What is going on, traders? It is Friday. Fridays get here way too quickly, don't they? When you love what you do, time just absolutely flies by. All right, traders, it's March 15th, the freaking middle of March, and March has shown us so much over the last few weeks. It's been absolutely crazy. Joseph, good morning to you as well this morning. It's been an absolutely crazy month so far. And what else does it have in store for us traders? Well, let's go ahead and start getting right into it. Volmar, Andrew, good morning to you both as well. Great to see you guys in here today. So today the stock market's going to open up a little bit higher this morning. Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, they're all pointing to a positive week this week, with investors welcoming positive signs in the U.S. trade talks with China. John, good morning to you as well. So traders, the last few weeks has kind of put shorts on their back foot, right? So shorts are a little bit more eager, I think, to scalp a lot of these trades rather than, continue to hold them because of all the wild and crazy stocks out there that have been happening in the last few weeks. That's what's been causing some of these rips, these pullbacks, cover and buy as well. What's our leading gapper this morning? It's ACHV. The biotech community out there this morning is really sparking some things on up. ACHV, BIOC, BIOS, KPTI, SLNO. These are all stocks that are gapping up this morning. Brad getting us all hype in here. Good morning. Did I do that right? So a lot of biotech stocks this morning that are gapping on up, fellas. Not only ACHV. Now, what's the game plan here with ACHV? This one, come on, guys. ACHV, every single time this one gaps up in pre-market, it fades. So that's what that's where I'm leaning towards today as well. ACHV, every time this one gaps up, opens on up, guess what it does? It starts really giving it on back. It might have a little bit of a spike, before it starts giving it back. But generally this one fades throughout the day. And today is a Friday as well. So we might see a little spike, but, I would expect this one to be giving back most of its gains today. Yep. Andrew, ACHV has a history of giving it all back. So ACHV, that's the mindset going into that. I'm probably not going to be trading any of these biotech stocks, honestly. We have a lot gapping up. You can write them on down if you want to. Not only ACHV, but we have BIOC. Oh, God. Never mind. BIOC is not gapping up. They just came out with an offering. Well, looky there. About 180 to 122. That's never fun. Have you guys ever been in a stock when an offering comes out? So BIOC, that one is going to be off the radar this morning. I think I actually traded BIOC recently, and they did come out with an offering before as well. YTN this morning, Volmar as well. Dang. Wish these companies could give us a heads up. No, that'd be illegal. KPTI has room to $8 and above 560ish, and SLNO might go up some on the news. Andrew saying these are both biotechs as well. So thank you, Andrew, for pointing those out. SLNO gapping up as well as KPTI. So we'll keep those on watch. The mama bear this morning is what? ACHV. That is the biotech mama bear this morning. So we'll be obviously keeping that one on watch today. Most likely that one's going to fade. I think there's going to be something else that presents itself really today. I think there's several opportunities. Yeah, Volmar had an offering on BISC. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. I think there's going to be another opportunity this morning that presents itself. It's going to give us some nice opportunity today. Let's go over some of those plays this morning. I want us to turn our attention to DCAR. And Joseph, yes, CLNE. Did any of you guys trade that? That ended up being a great short yesterday. Ended up being a great short. Do you guys remember me in pre-market saying watch BOXL for a $3 break? I don't know if any of you remember that, but That ended up being a nice little pump and dump. I figured it would be. That had the recipe for a chat room pump. I know it came out with some news at 10 o'clock, but it definitely had the recipe yesterday on BOXL. So, yeah, let's turn our attention to DCAR for a little bit. DCAR, this is a sympathy trade for the Uber and Lyft coming out, recently, I think in April. It's when those are going to IPO. And DCAR has been getting some hype and attention behind it. It actually closed pretty decently yesterday. Closed with some nice volume at the end of the day from about 375 up to 530. Sitting at about 475 right now. So there's a couple different ways, we could trade this. Look at this right here on DCAR. This one, if it ends up breaking 530 on a strong note, which it certainly could, we could see a U-shape come back up, break yesterday's highs at 530. That'd probably be a nice little entry to 550 at least right there on DCAR. This one's not like gapped up enough for me to be that interested in a short on it. I definitely can see it pulling back some. But with the hype that's been on DCAR, I don't know. I'm not the most comfortable going into this on a short position. If I was, I'd just be risking off of the previous close. But DCAR could have potential here to U-shape, break on out, break $5, get back up to 530. Keep that one on watch today. As is the sympathy play for these IPOs coming out soon. ATOS, guys, yesterday was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. What happened there? We're in a pretty manipulated market right now. I mean, things are just doing their own thing, aren't they? These stocks have a mind of their own. So yesterday on ATOS, what I want you guys to note here is, yeah, we had sideways consolidation for quite a bit of time there. And then what happened? We had a flush. And then we started trapping shorts. And then we squeezed on out. So yeah, the sideways consolidation can be scary, but what's also scary is this thing really started breaking on down, formed a bear flag, trapping some shorts, and then started squeezing further. So that's why shorts right now, there's a lot of scalping going on. They realize all these crazy, wild stocks are doing their own thing right now. This is March Madness. A lot more eager to cover into dips. That's ATOS. That thing was absolutely wild. AKTX, on the other hand, that one this morning has been forming a bear flag. If you guys are interested there, I actually had this drawn right here at 550. It's already cracking it. This thing had a bear flag in pre-market this morning on AKTX. This one looked pretty similar to ATOS the last few days, going up from a couple bucks up to 961. Whoo, baby, 961. ATOS hit a high of like 720, I think. So AKTX, this one, keep it on watch today. See if it's going to fade even further on off. It's faded quite a bit today and yesterday. So we'll keep our eyes there on AKTX. Today, guys, this Friday, I'm going to kick it back, take it pretty easy. I want to end the week on a great green note. Great green note. So there's a few I'm looking at on the short side. We can go over those here shortly. SWCH, that one ended up breaking 10 bucks, 10.20, and moving up even further, hitting a high of $11 yesterday. So the higher the better on SWCH. This one ended up breaking that 200-day, which we were kind of eyeing that mark right there. 10.03 was the 200-day. It hit it, didn't break it, but then yesterday it did. Higher the better here on SWCH. Ideally, this one, we want to see it kind of gap up, go parabolic, and then short and fade it on off. That'd be ideal. That's similar to that SFIX trade that we had recently as well, where we have a nice gap up, we're overextended, we go parabolic out of the gate, we get a lot of longs up in there, trapped in that euphoria, and then we just fade it on off. That'd be ideal here on SWCH, but that one's just kind of slow and steady. So we want that parabolic move out of the gate. Not sure we'll get it today. All right, some of the stocks, this morning that have really been running nicely. HAIR. Do you guys take advantage of HAIR? I'm going to pull this one up here. 187 is the 200-day on HAIR. And guess what, guys? Guess where HAIR topped out at here in pre-market? Take a wild guess. Uh, 185. 185. So 187 was at 200. 185 is where it topped on out. We see this upper shadow here, and it really gave back a lot of that move, traders. Really gave back a lot of that move on HAIR. Do have shorts here at CMAG. We'll see if it can go a little bit further. There's not like one stock in pre-market right now that everybody's looking at, especially on the long side. I mean, the one that's gapping up the most is ACHV, but ACHV long bias traders, the ones that are making these, like ATOS moves, go crazy, they're probably going to turn their attention away from that because ACHV not looking too good right now. Where could they go? They could go to HAIR, or they could just go to something else. So we got to see where that volume is going to go today. It's not definite. Not definite. SCYX, this is one that I'm interested in trading on the short side. This is kind of a sleeper pick, traders, on SCYX. It's right here on the bear scan watch list. You guys note that. My favorite scanner out of all of them, the bear scan watch list, SCYX. This one, Terry, you're running a little bit late. Did you just roll out of bed, Terry? You need to set an alarm. My wife sets like 3 or 4 alarms. She's a nurse, so she wakes up at like 5 o'clock. And, I'm wide awake at 5 o'clock after I hear all 3 or 4 alarms. So that's what you need to do. Get yourself a wife that wakes up at 5 and sets 3 alarms. SCYX. Oh, did you guys get notified this morning? You didn't know I was on? Sometimes YouTube messes up. So SCYX, this one, no, I'm by no means rich at all. SCYX, this one, 161 was yesterday's high. We're sitting at 154 right now. 3-year. We'll look at the 3-year chart. This one's going to have really tough resistance, guys, at 160. 160, we look all the way back here on the 3-year chart. We're going to have a lot of tough resistance here. This one is way overextended from 35 cents up to 160 right now. And yeah, you set up one at 5.50. Yep. Venom's got it. He's got it. So yeah, SCYX, interested in this one. It's a sleeper. It is a sleeper, but today I want to take it easy, guys. We'll be watching this one out of the gates. It's sitting right near where I want to take a position on it, to be honest. Risking off of 161. See this one start pulling back some. We'll keep our eyes on it. SCYX, this is one of my favorite ones. We'll keep our eyes on it. If it opens up and doesn't really do anything, no price action on it, probably we'll just avoid it. Today could just be a scanner day. Could be one of those days where you guys need to take advantage of that 30% off in the description below, guys, on the scanners, because there's probably going to be quite a bit popping up today. Fridays are like that. No one knows when ACHVs are top stock on the gaining board, and no long bias trader wants to trade it. They're just going to be pushing up anything and everything because of what ATOS, BPTH, SEL, all these crazy stocks running. They're going to be pushing up anything and everything. Fridays are typically known for that as well. Fridays are known for just low floats out of nowhere just start going. Low floats out of nowhere. They just start pushing on up. So it's always good to have scanners on a Friday. Ain't every day, but you guys know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. Yep, so traders, that is the watch list this morning. Wrapping up a little bit early. I can go back over if you guys want. Some of you are just rolling out of bed right now. You guys need to get in here at 9 o'clock. It's when the fun happens. That's when the fun happens. Like Shore for Sure. Short for short, you need to set your alarms at 5, 5:15, and 5:30, so you're getting up with us. Can't be getting here at 9:16. SG, what's up, Mr.? You guys are making me feel old. Call me Mr. Avery. You guys are making me feel like my dad. He's old. But no, guys. I mean, I'm only like, what, 30% through my life. I guess that is pretty old. But what's up, SG? Good to see you in here today. I'll review everything real quick just so you guys are prepared. DCAR, we're going to be watching that one for the 5:30 break. Seeing if that one is going to start U-shaping back up towards that area. That's the sympathy play on Uber and Lyft IPOs. AKTX, that one's had the bear flag this morning. Going to probably continue to that one's probably going to continue to fade on all 550-ish down. Andrew, don't you love it when 18-year-olds call you sir? 18-year-olds, those are 18-year-olds are seniors in high school, right? Is that the age? That seems like forever ago. It's like nearly a decade ago. Time flies. Short for sure, blew up your account. Hey, you're gonna be good, man. I believe in you, man. Every successful trader has blown up an account. All right. So when someone asks me, how do I get started day trading? I tell them, go blow up an account. You guys will be good to go. No, I don't tell them that, but it happens. You know, you're going to learn a lot from that experience. Experience is your best teacher, and what's most important is that the losses that you had short for short, and I'm not taking them lightly, but those losses are going to be ingrained in you. You know, I often think, you know, when I have kids, and if they want to be day traders, what am I going to have them do? You know, if I have a lot of money by that point, I'm going to make them work their butts off, bussing tables to make 20 bucks a day like I did, and then open up an account with that money that they worked hard for and blow it all up. Because it's the lessons you learn with hard-earned money when you lose it are ingrained in you. They are absolutely ingrained in you. You do not forget them. You know, if they're blowing up my money, shoot, they're just going to take more and blow it up. Volume on SLNO, I see that right now. SLNO right now is breaking up through its pre-market high of 246, now 255. The sniper right now, ORCL, under 51, looking okay. Yeah, that one's on a little bit of a bear flag right there. Weird type of volume on it. ORCL. But yeah, good eye there. Good eye there. Trade a sniper. But yeah, traders. So today I'm gonna not be. I'm not gonna be. I'm keeping my risk very tight. I think you guys should too. Last few Fridays, there's been some of you out there, and I've done this as well, that we just go kind of balls to the wall and then go into the weekend not having a great weekend. That's the worst. Having like an awful trade linger over you over the weekend is the worst thing ever. Ever. I'd rather take a, you know, a flesh wound shot. I'd rather get shot. It's a little eerie out there right now. It's a little eerie, not gonna lie. You know, ACHV, HAIR, those are kind of the plays with our leading volume this morning. I think it's going to be something else, traders. I think it's going to be something else. If you watch today's video and I trade something we didn't even talk about here in pre-market, then you guys know why. Chris, do you think SND is worth a look at the moment? I think it would be worth a look if it was closer up to the $4. That's 200 day. It's a little overextended right now, but it's kind of like SCYX that we went over this morning. You know, it's there is resistance, like you said, Chris. I mean, we pull it up. There is good resistance on it. 375 is where it topped out. It could slowly fade today. Not a lot of volume there, though. You know, that's the only problem. Not a lot of volume there. SCYX, the same thing. That's probably one of my favorite this morning. SCYX, there's clear resistance on that. It's really overextended from 35 cents up here to $1.50. Tough resistance on it. So yeah, I'm interested in fading that one a little bit, but you know, there's not a lot of volume on it. And then we have some, if we pull up the daily on it, you know, we have some 140 support here. So it's like not a lot of room. We'll see. I'm probably, if I trade today, it's probably going to be something that I wasn't expecting. But traders, I'm going to wrap up the Friday a little bit early. A little bit early today. Going into the weekend. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, guys. Study up. Absolutely study up, guys, this weekend. It's a great time to get ready for Monday. But traders, any questions at all before we start wrapping up this live stream? SLNO. That one's really getting it. Andrew called that. Volume on SLNO. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see that a little bit earlier, to be honest. Yesterday was ATOS. That thing at like 8:30, watching that from $1.59 go up to $6 and hold its gains. Good grief. Yes, I'm surprised we're not seeing some more FOMO this morning. SLNO is the FOMO play right now. But yeah, traders, for sure have a great weekend. John, you do the same, man. Have a fantastic weekend, guys. Take it easy. But traders, that's going to wrap up the pre-market stream. Got 5 minutes-ish until the market opens on up. Traders, you know what it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions at all. If you're trying to go to CMEG, you can always hit me up here. I'll help you out if you have any questions going over there. And if you want the scanners, that's going to be a link in the description below. You guys get 30% off. Go ahead and take advantage of that, guys. It'll turn your trading on its head. All right, guys, we will see you all first thing Monday morning.